What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your end of May reading. I apologize that these are getting out so late, but I was out of the country last week and, I meant to do it, but time didn't permit. You know what I mean? And then I was burnt out from the travel of coming home, and I don't like to do readings if I'm not clear, rested, all those things. So I wanted to be fair in giving that time. So yeah, this is going to be perfect for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. This is going to be general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Please don't get corns on your feet trying to make a shoe fit that doesn't, okay? I invite you to check out the other videos if this doesn't quite resonate. And if you would like a personal reading, you are more than welcome to reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. And I'd be happy to do that for you, okay? So let's get going. I've already pulled the cards. Okay. Let me think. Where did we leave off last time I talked to you guys? Last time I talked to you, I was feeling like there was a baby, possibilities of pregnancy popping up. So I was definitely like, look, if you're not trying to get pregnant, girl, be careful, because this might be the time that happens for you. Also, we were talking about needing to speak our truth and ask for help whenever we need it, right? Not being too prideful in that, and really just letting you guys understand that you have resources around you, whether you realize it or not. Now we come to a different place where the main message that I want you guys to understand out of this, I think, and what I think Spirit is wanting you to understand is whatever it is that you're hiding, whatever gifts you have, whatever passions you have, maybe secretly or not, that you have not yet put into action, it's time to put it into action. It's time to, the world is ready for your gifts. You're ready for your gifts, whether you believe it or not. You guys pulled the oyster card as your spirit animal. And I love this because, again, this is all about, it's about being patient, yes. But it's about having those inner gifts and these inner abilities that maybe people don't know about. It's about having your inner treasures. It's also about being very secretive, right? Very closed up. If we're out of balance, the clam, you can clam up. And that's really interesting whenever I was thinking about secrets, because I'm like, ooh, Scorpios know, they know a thing or two about secrets. It's so funny. I actually have a Scorpio friend who, she literally lies to me all the time. Her lies are never big. They're never malicious. I never quite understand why she does it. I guess it's like a defense mechanism. It could be about the smallest thing. Some things that's like she thinks I just don't know, but I do. Some things it's like, girl, I was there and that's not what happened. How can you forget? Whatever it is, I kind of let her be because I don't know. I let her be. Like, she can have her little secrets. This isn't malicious. This isn't like affecting my life or hers in any one way, but definitely, the oyster can talk about secrets too. But in this case, you guys really exposing your inner secrets, right? Your inner gifts, your inner treasures. It's time to share that with the world. You guys are so talented. There's like a crazy amount of creativity that you guys have, like literally just innately in you. And, it's time to let the world see it. For some of you, you guys have already been working on that, and that can kind of bring this place where some of you are feeling a little bit out of balance. A lot of you guys are doing things that are different, stretching yourself in different ways, and that feels kind of uncomfortable. Now, I picked up these cards called Empowering Questions, which I just think are great. I've been using them in my personal life in terms of like when I get stuck, like, ooh, what do I need to be really focusing on, right? Like, what is the actual like nut and nugget of this? Because sometimes when we're looking for answers, our mind or our intention, our point of intention is in the wrong place. We can be going about it the wrong ways and we don't actually get what it is that we're searching for. So basically I was pulling these cards. I pulled them for each sign. I pulled a card like with the intention of like, what is it that Scorpio needs to focus on at this time? What is it they need to pay attention to? And you guys got, what is my life like when it is in balance, right? Really interesting. I love this question because honestly, I think it's something that we all need to be asking ourselves from time to time, number one. Number two, you guys have a lot of cards on this spread that kind of talk about balance. You've got the Temperance, right? That's kind of the balance, the flow, you know, being both grounded, being both emotional, that kind of balance. You've got Two of Swords, definitely talking about balance. You've got the Two of Cups, you know, same thing. Even the Devil in some ways. And then you have like Six of Cups too, and like six, you know, perfect number of balance. There's a lot of emphasis on finding balance right now. I think you guys are feeling a little bit stuck. I think you're feeling a little bit you're in this place where you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, right? You got the Hanged Man energy, which is the unseen energy. So at the bottom of the deck, this might be a moment of like you guys surrendering, right? For some of you guys, this needs to be you like surrendering to what makes you so powerful, what makes you so special, your gifts, all that kind of things. But also a lot of you guys are gaining a lot of different perspective because I feel like you're opening up to looking at things from different perspective, right? Really being fair in that and really learning lessons in that. And I think that's really beautiful. Now, you guys start out Temperance, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so again, a lot of you guys are really in this place of trying to find your flow. I feel like there's been a lot that's been changing over the past few months, and I've been feeling it really strongly with you Scorpios. I want to say probably around like October, November time last year. A lot of you guys have been making big moves in terms of actually literally moving. Sometimes it's career, some of you it's love. But there's been a lot of different shifts. And I think that you guys are in this place where you're like, look, with all this newness and all these different things going on, I just need to feel a little bit more balanced and a little bit sane, right? Because things could be happening a little bit fast for you. You guys do have the you know, the Temperance card, which is fire energy. That's a fast moving energy. So definitely, you know, you guys right now being in a place of trying to find balance. But one thing, you know, I always like to pay attention to with the Temperance is like you are divinely guided. Everything that you're going through, don't worry, you're not alone. Really reach into prayer, really reach into meditation, really reach into feeling more connected spiritually. With this Hangman card, first of all, that's Pisces energy, but all this purple, that's like crown chakra shit. That's spirit. That's you know, that is spirit. That's that type of energy. So I think that's going to be really good for you guys this month. Now, clarifying that you guys have the Seven of Wands, which is interesting because you already have the Seven of Wands. So double message. Sevens in tarot are all about like that inner like questing, right? And that it's really deep, right? And I feel like you guys are doing that. There's a lot of emphasis about, especially when it comes to work. You know, what works for me? How am I going to make this flow easier so it doesn't feel like I'm the only one doing everything or like I'm struggling, right? Because the Seven of Wands is very much that card of standing up for yourself. It's about sometimes feeling like you're the only one, like there's people against you, right? Look at in the original, you've got this one person seemingly fighting six motherfuckers. It's like, golly, you know what I mean? And so there is this balance of that coming in this month and not being so defensive. I feel like you guys are doing a lot of things that are really personal to you in that it's personal to your heart. So there is a chance that if you're not feeling supported in certain ways, you could be getting a little bit defensive. Okay. Now, next, the Sun card clarified by the Devil. It's funny. The Sun card is already sitting next or sitting above this Devil card, which we'll get into. So you got two devils, double message. Again, any toxic behaviors, mindsets, people, things, you don't have time for it right now. Okay. You guys are elevating. You're going to a new level and you just really don't have the space for anything that's going to bring you negativity. Honestly, all that you need to be focusing on is your happiness. And I feel like with this Devil card clarifying this, you know what, this incense is doing a whole hell lot. Sorry, guys. With this Devil card clarifying, sorry, I'm about to start a fire. Sorry. With this Devil card clarifying the Sun card, it feels like you guys have really gotten over something, like really, you're really in a place right now where you are, again, jumping over those hurdles, really attacking the things that have been hard for you in the past. And I feel like you're going to have success with that. And with that, you'll be able to plant new seeds. So if there's people that you've been needing to, maybe X out of your life, or jobs, behavioral patterns, anything, it feels like you guys are coming over this hurdle. It feels like things are becoming more clear. A lot of you guys, especially in terms of life purpose, that's becoming more clear with that Sun card. And I feel like this is a really happy time in terms of connection with like family and stuff. That's really good too. Now, let me clarify this Seven of Wands that's in the near future. Again, I feel like there's almost like going to be this roller coaster effect of, I just feel like this is the time where you guys probably have a lot of highs and lows, and that probably has a lot to do too with this Scorpio full moon that we just had. I mean, it's a full moon in your sign. It's pretty intense, and it really was about letting a lot of things go. And I feel like for you guys, that's major, and it's going to help you kind of advance in terms of whatever it is that you're setting your intention on. Ooh, the World. So we've got Miss Rue with the World clarifying the Seven of Wands. Yes, you guys are completing a cycle. And it feels like, although you may have moments where this is feeling like really intense, really stressful, really heavy, it's like this is all coming together for the best. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is really going to directly affect your finances and your home life in a really major way. So in terms of especially like career and stuff, stay high in terms of like your thinking. Know that, with everything, there's the peaks and the valleys. But overall, you guys have really come to a place where you're getting over certain things and getting over certain hurdles, which I love with that Devil energy. Now, you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or it could just be honestly the energy of Devil, right? What has power over you? I feel like you guys are finding your source of power and kind of flipping the script. So I love that. Now, interesting. We've got Two of Swords, the Devil once again, and Two of Cups. Now, y'all know I got to clarify these. Excuse me. 2 and 2. A lot of synchronicities, right? You guys are getting a lot of doubles in numbers, doubles in cards. There's a lot of messages to hold on to. Now, with this Two of Swords, right? We talk about it makes, it's about making a decision. But it's really important to pay attention to the fact that this person in the Two of Swords card is guarded, right? So it's like guarded in making decisions. King of Swords. Some of you guys might have a air sign person around you, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be trying to make a decision on that. Ooh, yeah. You could be trying to make a decision on moving forward with that because you've got the Two of Cups also. Yeah. Let me pull one more card for that. Whatever is around you, it's a very decisive, very straightforward, very smart, very intellectual energy. Some of you guys, Seven of Pentacles, some of you guys, this has to do with work. And maybe in terms of partnerships with certain people. So maybe like if you're doing something, you're at that place where you are trying to realize, is this going to be a good fit in terms of partnership? Because I'm definitely getting business vibes here, especially with the Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, but definitely you've got opportunities in front of you, whether it's a person or like an actual opportunity, where there's opportunities to plant new seed, right? But it feels like almost this has to do with some type of a partnership, in terms of work for a lot of you, like partnerships, collaborations, that type of thing. That's a really heavy energy, it feels like, for you guys. Now, going back to the Devil and the hopes and the fears. I feel like many of you recognize how far you've come, and I feel like definitely give yourself pats on back for that. But there is kind of this fear of, ooh, I don't want to go back to, the old things. Sometimes we fear of falling into our old patterns. And so that can create some type of internal conflict sometimes, because you guys got the Five of Wands. With that, I just think it's really important to listen to yourself. you guys know what's right and what's not. You guys know, and sometimes when Scorpio's bored, you guys can kind of want to be messy and do the thing. You know, I get it. I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp. My Venus is Scorpio, my Mercury Scorpio. Like, your girl is a lot of Scorpio. Um, so don't fall into old habits. Don't argue with old people. Don't do things. Don't go towards resistance, right? If you're feeling resistance in any type of way, just fucking leave it alone, because honestly, you've got so many things that I feel like you guys are trying to really build and really trying to grow from the ground up, that you don't have time for the distractions of others. And I think that you guys realize that. So you're just like, look, I got to cut shit out if I got to cut shit out. A lot of you guys, like, your relationships with others, you guys are like going through like a purging and almost like a purifying, like, nope, that doesn't work. Yep, that works. Yep, nope, nope, nope. Being very discerning, because it's like more than ever, I feel like you guys are like, look, I got some shit to lose and I'm not playing with these people. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, child. Oh. Okay, so I went to go clarify the Two of Cups. Now, a lot of you singles, there's opportunity for love coming in, but there's opportunities for you to do the choosing. Look, clarified, these two popped out, Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups. Some of you guys have some major choices. Some of you guys probably have a few bachelors or bachelorettes on your, you know, on your little jock, and you've got some options with that. And also, too, I feel like that might be what's causing a little bit of conflict. Almost, I'm getting the vibe too. Some of you guys, don't you hate this? Like, you will literally, like, let's say you had an ex-boyfriend, right? And you guys broke up and it's been a while, and now you are talking to someone else. I don't know why exes always get like an alert, like, oh, Danny's happy, let me go and fuck this up. It feels like that. So some of you guys, some of this conflict with this Devil and Five of Wands card being so close to it, and then you actually have a Five of Wands card again too, which we'll get into. But there could be some conflict in terms of some of you, I'm feeling like there's a strong sense of like you connecting with someone, and it's almost like now, you know, you've got other people. It's like people want to come out the woodworks when somebody else steps up. It's really weird. But I do feel like you guys have some options in terms of lovers and love. But I do feel like there is going to be one that's going to stand out significantly more. It could be another water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But overall, I just feel like there's really potential for you guys to feel really like cup overflowish. You know what I'm talking about? So for the last row, something to keep in mind, we've got that Five of Wands, we've got that Knight of Swords, we've got that Six of Cups. Again, some of you guys may have some exes that are coming back, especially if they're air sign. They might be coming back a little bit abrasively. You know, this Five of Wands and right next to the Knight of Swords concerns me a tad bit. Just be really mindful of you guys. I think that, you know, don't let other people distract you, whether this is work or in love life. I just feel like there's people that could be coming in to try to distract you. Lot of dating, Knight of Wands. You guys are hot right now. Yeah, no, it really feels like there is this energy of people being jealous around you because they see that you are very well sought after. And part of the reason why you guys are so damn adorable at this moment is people can see that you're like booked and busy, if that makes sense. Like your drive right now, energetically is very attractive and people can feel it, right? So Six of Wands, clarifying that Knight of Swords. Really be mindful in terms of just, you know, not getting agitated, not, you know, popping off on people. I think you guys are really coming into this really cool, calm, collected effect. Because again, it feels like you guys have a lot. And you don't, like, you have a lot to lose, right? You guys are really finding your purpose. So it's like, you just don't have time for shit, right? It's a different situation. When you find your purpose, you don't have time for nonsense because you know your purpose. It's different than having a great career or whatever. Like when you know your purpose, you're not letting anything come in the middle of that. And I feel like that's where you guys are right now. So that's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. But again, I think it takes some adjusting, you know, and you guys might have moments where you're feeling a little overwhelmed. What? Clarifying Six of Cups, Hierophant. Yeah. So in this all, you guys being attractive and desirable, there's someone who wants to offer you a real ass cup. There's someone in this mix that has really good intentions of actual like commitment and connection. This Six of Cups card, that soulmate energy. Hierophant card talks about, a lot of times talk about marriage, but finding your community, finding your tribe. You guys are really feeling good in that right now. And again, even though I'm not saying things are easy necessarily, because I feel like you guys are still going through the ups and down motions of this new life that you're creating for yourself. Overall, you guys are in a really good emotional space, as long as you don't allow yourself to get too overwhelmed, right? Because that's when you get out of balance, and that's when you can get a little agitated and get a little, ready to pop off. But overall, like when you sit and think about it, you're like, you know what, things are pretty good. Just stay in that balance. I think that's going to be really important for you, because again, there could be exes or situations that are coming into your life at this moment that might accidentally throw you off balance type thing. Okay. Now, you guys got power of prayer. Beautiful. It says, give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. Yes, so if you feel stuck, guys, remember, meditation is always there. Prayer is always there. All of that is always available to you. And I feel like it will give you better perspective. Remember, all this purple, that's very like spiritual energy. It's great to tap into that right now, okay? And then you guys got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, so not only, like I said, like your drive, people can sense your drive, like people, and that's attractive to people, but it's like because of that, and because, like I said, a lot of you guys are finding your life purpose, it's like whether people know your business or not, your aura feels different. It feels, you know what I'm saying? It feels like, who the fuck is that? So hold on to it. I'm excited. Please let me know if this resonates in the comments down below. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Scorp.